My name is Bayo Adekanmbi, the Chief Marketing and Strategy Officer at MTN Nigeria. I'm here to meet the wonderful team at Oxygen Academy to share perspective and thought with them about the industry, the evolution of the industry. It was actually a question and answer time, seeing young people who are passionate about owning the future, because I saw in them, in their eyes, that strong drive to own the future, and you can see that they're seeking for knowledge. They want to create what I'll call the knowledge-based economy.
My question is it true that brands create an illusion with advertising to give themselves a larger-than-life impression in the mind of the users of the brand, whereas it's not so?
Because you want to mean something such that when you are not available, this guy will not just drop you and pick another thing because he believes that you're all the same. There must be a way you strike a chord, you stamp your meaning. And when you stamp your meaning, stamping meaning is not physical, it's conceptual, it's symbolic, it's in the psyche of the customer. That is the space where brand resides. Product resides in our hand, brand resides in our mind.
And my question is how does one really sit and position itself, given that MTN has been a very mega brand in Nigeria? Okay, what are your plans for the future as regards the consumers?
Coming to MTN in terms of shaping the future. A business that will survive tomorrow must create tomorrow. And you do not create tomorrow in isolation of the customer, because this customer will also live in that tomorrow. So the question is, how do I merge what drives the customer within the context of how the world will evolve, and begin to say, what is that breakthrough idea that can start creating or start customizing to serve the future that is to come? For me, that is the way I see insight-driven innovation. When you create the future by imagining it, but not in isolation of the customer, and also not in isolation of all the macro drivers, that everything must form an integrated ecosystem. I'm so inspired by the quality of creative thinking that I've seen today. So clearly on insight, on ideation, on implementation, I've seen the power of superior thinking coming through from Oxygen Academy. So which means that the logic of advertising has been successfully translated to magic in the kind of output that I've seen today. And I tell you, this is the kind of creativity that our industry needs, especially in a time when there's so much clutter, there's so many clutter in the market. Customers are bored, so we need creative campaigns that can create some excitement and fun. And I think those are some of the things I've seen this afternoon moving around. Some of them are award-winning. So what I've seen today is the opportunity to also continue our investment in what I call creative investment. Investing in the creative thinking process that advance the mental capacity of Nigerians, especially Nigerian youth. Seeing young people who are complaining there are no jobs. I tell you, you cannot walk to a businessman with a creative idea and he will not buy it. But we need to create more of those people. And that's why I personally identify with O2 Academy. And I strongly believe that things like these align with what MTN stands for. Platform to culture, to groom, to raise the next generation of youth. So I want to commend O2 Academy for the good job that is being done here. And I'm glad that MTN has already identified with you. We will continue to identify with you in your quest to transfer skills to the next generation of youth and then add value to the economy and make Nigeria a better place, which is the dream aspiration of MTN as a business.